everybody. Come on in. Whew. Gosh, it's been warm out there today. I'm still drinking my normal tea, but I'll let you have a nice tea if you want. Come on. Yeah, there's the poof there. There's another poof over there as well. The garden poof is in. Come on in. I hope everybody's well. So, let's have a look. Oh, pens all over the place. Where are we? 23rd we are at today, and I'm actually going to do 2 pages that have got nothing to do with each other really. On this page I am going to do another Audible. I've read 6 more books since, when did I do that page? Audible there. That was on the 13th. I've listened to 6 more books, so that's going to be Audible, and then I'm going to do a window through there. But I've got loads of space. We're on the 23rd, so I'm going to take this stencil. I think I'm going to do my Audible slightly different. I think I'm going to use these to write my Audible in. Now I know, let me have a look at my list. I've read 3 Harlan Coben, which could go in there. I've read 1 Susan Wilkins, which could go in there, and I've read 2 Jodie Picoult. So yeah, I could do that. And then where would I write my Audible? I could write Audible there. Yeah, okay, so, oh, that one's not working. Let's get this one. The only thing is, I think that might be a new one. It might be too wet. No, go on, try this one. Okay, so I'm just going to draw around this stencil, just for something different. And I'm putting in here something that I've already put in there, but there is no rule that you can't. So I'm just going to draw around those. There we go. And then I think I'll write Audible up here. Exclamation mark on the end, why not? And what date is it today? It's the 23rd, so I think I'm going to write there 23rd April. Okay, and then what did I say? I was Harlan Coben. So instead of writing each book separately, I'm going to write Harlan Coben. And with those, I watched, what was the first one? Because I usually put them in order. Shelter. Home. And Fool Me Once. Okay, so let's just add to those. I keep meaning to go on my laptop and look at some Netflix. There's some really good things coming on, but I'm busy patchworking rainbows at the moment for Martha and Betsy. And I do like my talking books. So there we go. So there's those 3 books there. And then here, I think I'm going to put, it was Susan Wilkins. But I'm sure in the last 10 days you've watched more television or more films or played more games, etc. So that book was called The Killer. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I've already written that. Oh, let me go and have a look. Oh, yeah, it's already there. Oh well. Oops. I shall put an exclamation mark there, and that will remind me that I'd already done that. Never mind. And then down here we've got Jodie Picot. I love her. I read her books over and over. I can't tell you how many times I've played these. And this time I did Salem Falls and a Spark of Light. I think I'm going to put a Spark of Light at the top because that's a longer sentence. And Salem Falls. Okay, and then I'm just going to doodle around the edges. So let's make this into a big flower. I like pens. There we go. I'm just going to turn the book as I go. Just watch you don't smudge it if your pen's quite fresh, and then I'll go around again. I think this is the thing I doodle the most. I think if you see anything done like this, people automatically can tell it's me. Oh, am I in? I don't think. Oh, I hope that was in. I think my camera's on a different angle, isn't it? There, try that. Sorry about that. Okay, so those were the two main ones that I did, and then this one, I think I am actually just little ones around this. And then I'll do little ones around this one as well. And then in these circles here, I think I'm just going to, let's put a flower in this one. Let's put a flower in this one as well. Up here. Maybe this one. And then in these, just going to do a little zigzag. Okay, so you might have missed some of that at the start, so I'm just going to hold that up to show you, so that if it didn't film, at least you know what I was talking about. for a little running stitch around here. Oh, there's a dog going mad out there. I hope Mr. Boo's not chasing him. No, he's calmed down a lot these days. Now he's only got one eye. He's a lot more demure. A bit like me. There we go. Oh. There'll be another one somewhere. There we go, there's one there. Okay, so that's that page done there for now. So this page I'm going to cut a hole through and I'm going to use up some leftover bits. So this time I'm going to cut a hole just freehand, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut quite a big window really. Cut a bit of a curved line. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it and then I'm going to do another curved line. Curved lines are always really good because if you go wrong, nobody knows. Okay, so keep that. So there's that window. So let's do it. I'm just going to outline it. Make it prominent. There we go. Okay, and I think I will do just a doodle around to make it stand out. There we go. And I'm going to doodle in those squares that go around. These were obviously stenciled earlier on in the book. If you're just starting this, I suggest you go right back to the first two videos and watch how I put the pages together, because I've noticed there's a few people saying, oh, how did you do that and what did you do with that? There are videos, number 1 and 2 have got all these backgrounds on ready. Okay, right, so let's have a look in here. What have I got left? I threw bits in here as well, things like, I might use that tomorrow actually. I got some caftans delivered and that's a little sticker that was there. There's a little tag for my, oh, I could pop that in. I wonder where can I put that? I can pop that in somewhere. And then all the bits and pieces that we've used on the other pages. This wasn't used on the other pages, but it was just left over on the side of my desk. So I could maybe use that, but what could I do as a body? Let's have a look. Maybe let me trim that. Let's have a look. Just gonna trim. Around that bit. That was from, what was that page from? Hang on and I shall show you. Gosh, that was ages ago. There, it's from the bottom of one of those. So, oh, I quite like that. I quite like that. It looks as though it's got a stripy body, but let's just check if there's anything else I would prefer to use nope, I think I'm going to go for that. So glue stick. Yep. I quite often put this elephant's head on the bulldog's body. That always looks quite funny. There we go. Okay, let's outline it. Something's rattling again today on my table. I'm not sure why. I must have knocked something out of position. I've actually been doing a ton of filming in here today for something special that's going to be happening on Instagram, which I can't really tell you about just yet. So let's colour. So let's do the elephant. Let's do him grey and pink. So let's have grey, 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 slate grey. Should we do peony blush or should we do rose quartz? Let's have a look. I'll decide when I'm doing it. So I am going to just squeeze. There we go. Put some slate grey, and then I'm just going to, oh yeah, rose quartz. You see, I'm just going to add a little bit of colour in there. Can you see? And then I'll do the opposite side. His head. I think he's the most gorgeous elephant. Let's put a little bit of pink in there, and then his cheeks are going to be more pink. Sorry, squeeze, come on. His cheeks are going to be pinker, more pink than grey. Gosh, that was bad English, sorry. There we go. Because he has to have like little pink cheeks, doesn't he? And then here, let's do 1, 2, 3, and then add some pink in. You don't want it to be too wet, otherwise it spreads everywhere. So I usually do 1 or 2 of these at a time. Because then it'll have just dried off a bit. There we go. Come on, squeeze. Oh, there we go. Oh, nearly had a flood. I've been using them a lot, so let's pull it out. There we are. And then let's have every other stripe pink. And the other stripes can be grey. So we'll have a little mix in there. St. George's Day today. Oh, this should have been a dragon. Maybe this elephant can be a very brave dragon. Yeah, I should have thought about it and done something English on there, I suppose, but never mind. I'm actually going to write my St. George rode an elephant. There we go. What the Americans, I find, don't realise is that every country, our 4 countries, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, we have a different patron saint. And King George, St. George is the patron saint of England. St. David is the patron saint of Wales. St. Patrick, which is the one the Americans know, is the patron saint of Ireland, and St. Andrew is the patron saint. God, I can't speak. Patron saint of Scotland. So we all have a different patron saint, and I'm going to just colour in the gaps. And then I think I'll put these circles in red as well. So 2 pages, 2 totally separate pages for the 23rd of April today. Oh, that'll be nice because I can see through there. That's tomorrow. So there's my Audible, and there's my St. George and his elephant. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.